So, Uncle Nate here, because that's literally what I ended the last video off with. But you understand what I was trying to go off on with that last video, I'm pretty sure, don't you? So, let's get back into that right quick. Um, to all young ladies out there, that's what I want to do for you. That's what I want to be for you. I want to be your role model, your mentor, your personal motivational speaker, your personal pastor, or whatever. Yeah, that's what one of my friends called me, and so on. I want to be, that guy, and or just that influence, period, in your life to make that impact in your life to help you better with your self acceptance. Because I know that's one of the top things a lot of these young girls of definitely various age groups, but I'm gonna just be blunt with it and say middle school, high school, and college. I know that's one of the top things a lot of young girls absolutely are either A, blinded to sometimes, or B, just confused about is their self acceptance image or their image of self acceptance. To where a lot of girls don't think they're pretty just because the most popular kid in school didn't think they were pretty, so thus for they down themselves, they drown themselves, and they never start believing in themselves, or they stop believing in themselves. And I want all young ladies out there to understand who I am when it comes to I'm here to build that up in you. I'm here to help you with your self acceptance in life. And that's the best way I can literally talk these videos to you and put it in my music as I turn 22 years old. Because I'm not trying to hide from this side of myself. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to present it to the world so people don't reach and try to pretend I'm something that I'm not, because, oh, he likes to, support young girls a lot, and so on and so on. Oh, does he have a biological sister on the team? No, I do not, But should I have to have a biological sister on the team to support these young girls? No, I should not, if you were to personally ask me. In the way that I do it, I should not. Because I'm out there to help them with their self-acceptance. I'm out there to mentor them in life, school, and sports. I'm out there for all the right reasons, okay? And that's something I want everybody to corely understand with who I am. Because at 22 years old, this is what I'm struggling with, or almost 22 years old, June 11th. That's what I'm struggling with. How do I put all this girl power, women's empowerment stuff out there to all age groups without looking like, something that I'm not? Because I know people are going to look for any reason to reach on me, and paint me out to be something that I'm not, Especially in terms of when you look at the news and you see all these kids getting abducted left and right, Last thing I need or last thing I want is somebody being like, oh, keep your eyes on him. He says, this and that about, young people or young girls. All I said was young girls are talented. All I said was this girl is next up because look how she just crossed the other girl up. That's all I said. But I know they're going to find a way to reach on me because that's what they want to do. They want to set me up for failure, set me up for disaster, set me up to ruin my young life, and make me want to hide in a closet, dare I say. And so on. And anybody that knows who I truly am, NJ to the City, not only have went to school with me over my time in Nice, but more so, see me out there at the sport events. You know exactly who I am and what I represent. That's no secret. You know exactly what's up with this brand and with this movement. You know exactly what's up. I've been out there supporting you for years, and so on. And for me, if you would ask me, you don't do that for years unless you see something in these young ladies and or unless you just realize, once again, they don't get the support they need. So let me try to pick up that slack, But yeah, I mean, because God first, I really am so thankful that I have not said anything that I'm not comfortable with yet in this video, in the last video, and the last video after that, because I'm on a roll right now. I think so. Giving you my God honest and real opinions about who I am as a young 21, about to be 22-year-old male, out here trying to stand up for girl power and women's empowerment in life, school, and sports, but also fearing almost every single second of my day that if I say one wrong thing or if I say one slightly offensive thing or whatever the word might be, or better yet, one slang terminology that people are gonna come out the woodworks and say that I'm something that I'm not. Because like I just said, kids are being abducted every day, practically. And every time I look at those reports, I'm like, oh my goodness. You know? And also, the last thing I want is for people to be like, you know, oh, he says that, for example, my song title, Kids Are Talented, I clearly say that kids are cute, kids are adorable, kids are talented, right? That's why I say you can go back and listen to that song. And almost ever since I dropped that song, I've been questioning, should I delete that song because I'm going to edit it and take those lines out? Even though I wrote those lines, and I'm proud to have written those lines because it's true. Kids are cute, kids are adorable, kids are talented. You know, all parents can agree with that. Can they not? And etc. These are your kids. You're going to, for the most part, mostly you're going to try to support them and encourage them any and every which way you God first can. So on and so on. Especially if you're looking at the spiritual side of it, God created you, etc., etc. You know? And, you know, and just so many other different parallels. But these are the grassroots, and I'm definitely going to try what I can to definitely absolutely post this and probably not think about it afterwards, other than the impact that it can make, because I really want people to understand. I have so many girl power anthems coming and just straight up women's empowerment anthems coming, but I'm afraid to release at least half of them because I am so dauntingly worried and scared to death that somebody's going to take one of these lyrics and they're going to be like, he's this now, he's that now, you always got to look out for him now. And, you know, in the most negative type of way. Or where they're going to try to pay me out to be something that I am not. But then that's also what a part of me keeps telling myself is, Nate, you know who you are. These kids and their parents know who you are. They've seen you out at the games, they've heard you cheering, and you've had a few good conversations with it, quite a few of them. And they've all expressed their love and appreciation for you all the time. So why would you be scared or worried, you know, about a few bad apples trying to attack you when, once again, we do live in that world, you know, full of just reachers and leeches and etc. People who just live to demonize, antagonize, and attack you for no good reason. You get the point, you know? And it's a process. It's a process. But I'm a human. I don't even want to use that as an excuse, but I'm a human. And that's one of the top reasons why I think I stress like this. I'm a human, you know? I mean, my spirituals definitely take over most of the time and absolutely help me to stop stressing. You know, especially when I'm around the kids and they absolutely just shower me with all this love and grace and respect. I'm like, what am I worried for? God, please forgive me for worrying. But I can't help it sometimes. Well, actually, it's almost like what NF said when he said in options, that's why I black out the comments. You know, losing everything I work for likes to weigh on my conscience. That's why I black out the comments. That's why I black out the news sometimes, man. I'm telling you, if it don't come into my phone, I'm, for the most part, blacking it out. If it don't come into my phone or I don't, you know, or it doesn't come across the YouTube, you know, under recommended, I just try to block it out because, you know, if I don't block it out, I'm going to question my entire existence all over again. You know? That's what it is. If I don't block out some of the media, I am literally block out, you know. If I don't do that, I am literally going to question my life over and over and over. And I do it sometimes in that exact manner for that exact reason. Because I am horrified to keep reading stories about children being neglected, children being abused and molested, kids being abducted, mistreated, you name it. I'm astonished to read these reports and I'm like, oh, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm that guy that just said in a song titled Kids Are Talented, how kids are cute, kids are adorable, kids are talented. Oh no. Now they're just wait for this song to blow up. They're gonna come at me telling me I'm all these things that I'm not. But that's a big part of what I mean when I say God is my judge and witness. God forgive me. I just gotta put my faith first, keep my faith first, keep my community first, and I just gotta stay focused on the love. Now, when I say that last part about stay focused on the love, that does not mean turn a blind eye to all these negatives. Like you know they exist, but you're just gonna pretend as if they don't, or you pretend as if whatever. But what that does mean is like I'm gonna have to do what I can to, whenever I do the research and I see the new updates, I'm gonna try what I can to absolutely raise the awareness that I need to raise, because some of this news helps for some great quality music. So I'm gonna do what I can to listen to the music, or I'm do what I can to read some of the reports so I can get inspired for what I'm gonna make next in terms of music and the stances that I need to take to help end this garbage. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to, like I say, stay close to the love in terms of, as long as these people recognize you the way that they do, and as long as more keep on doing it, put your faith first, Nate, and stop, double guessing, triple guessing yourself, your purpose, because everybody else just chooses and loves their sin, let alone to step out of bounds and frolic in this stuff. And like I said, I'm thankful for these videos because I'm getting out a lot that I need people to understand about who I am and my purpose. Because this is who I am. This is who I am. NJ to the city, man. I mean, I'm telling you, I've been, studying these sports for years. I have a history with it at Nice High School. I got a history with it at Valley Ridge. Every time I'm around these kids, all I do is give them guidance. All I do is tell them how great they played, or constructively how they could definitely, make improvements. And, they know who I am. They believe in what I do. Ooh, God, that was a nice behind the back. Nice behind the back thing. Girls are talented. Girls are talented. Nice behind the back dribble right there. But that's part of what I'm trying to say. I have so many girl power anthems that I want to make, let alone I already have written. I just haven't dropped yet. And I'm scared to death to drop them because I know with some of the things I say in them, which are all godly and positive, somebody out there is just looking to reach on me. I know they are. Dare I say they already have, let alone, a lot of these other, more famous people have made their own songs about. That's all these people do. They sit behind just to reach on you. But once again, that's another big excerpt of what I mean. I have got to stop caring at 22 years old and just let some of these insecurities go. As long as I'm connected to the community and they love and respect me, understand who I am and what I'm about, I can't care. That's one of my biggest things at 22 years old I'm going to do for myself, because if I don't do it for myself, God, I don't know what the future's going to be. Actually, I know what the future's going to be. It's just I'm going to keep on stressing. That's pretty much what it is. If I don't let some of these insecurities go, I'm going to keep on stressing to no return. Or whatever the case is. And I don't deserve this stress. I put the time in. I put the work in. These kids know who I am. These young ladies know who I am. They know how much I love and support them and encourage them and want to be there for them and absolutely want to be a part of their journey in life, school, and sports as they grow older. From all age groups. Elementary, middle, and high school. Oh yeah, and college. Even though I mainly keep saying middle, high school, and college, but you get the point. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, that's what 22, pray for me. I know what I got to do, and we'll see how the future shapes up with it. I just know that if I don't let go of some of these mental insecurities, I'm going to probably drive myself mentally insane because, it's not worth holding on to them. And if I know if I hold on to them, it's not gonna be pretty. I don't think so. If I keep holding on to them the way I hold on to them, like I say, whenever I'm around these kids and they shower me with the love and respect, I'm like, God, forgive me, because I just stress over nothing. I literally just stress over nothing. So More coming soon. Your boy, the man, Injured to the City, y'all. God bless. Hopefully, I didn't bore you too much. Peace.